So one of the best things you can do right now is get you and your leadership team and hopefully the rest of your organization really focused on what you need to get right to be able to make sure your business is going to be in a good shape um, at the end of this. So to give you an idea of one way of actually thinking about that, you can see how we've set out the business scenario tool on MIRO. If you look at it, we've got three scenarios across the top. We have a scenario that, COVID-19 lasts for 2 months, for 4 months, and for 6 months. And that sets the mindset actually in terms of, well, if it's lasting for 2 months, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do next? And if I scroll into that quickly, you can see that this top section is all about doing now. And then the next section down is all about doing next. And then the last one is do last. The do now section is considerably larger than the other ones because that's where you'll get most of the first ideas that come in. I've put a whole lot of key messages down the side here that will give you a bit of an idea of the sort of things that you may want to talk about before doing this with a team. And then instructions on how to use it and giving you a little bit of a timeline in terms of how long you may want to spend on each. And once again, the idea is to get 7 to 10 people working together to actually come in here and set up with ideas. So for example, you'd click on one of these, or drag a new one from the side, and straight away you're in a situation where you can, you're in a situation where you can then start writing them. And so when you've got 10 people all working together, they can click on these and actually start, writing ideas. You'd then have somebody sitting in the background that's actually running the categories so that, as these ideas come up and you'll get similar ideas, you start categorizing them. And over time, once you sort of start filling this out, it'll look something like what we did with our company, which looks a bit like this, where we've got 3 sets of scenarios. We've got a whole lot of ideas about what we should do in different pieces. And we actually ran this process and it's done quite a good job for us in terms of getting us, 1, all on the same page about what we need to do, and 2, in a situation where we can start talking confidently about what we need to and start sharing it with the broader organization. Anyway, give you some ideas. Hopefully that helps. Thanks.